Hello, I'm John Bachman. The FCC votes to change the rules of the road for the internet. It's the biggest industry shakeup in nearly 2 decades. Internet service providers will now be regulated, kind of like telephone companies. The goal is to prevent providers from slowing or blocking web traffic in creating so-called fast lanes. Opponents, including many Republicans, are calling this a big overreach that could end up costing consumers a lot more money. The 3-2 FCC decision is expected to be challenged in court, meaning it could take years before these rules are actually ever implemented. Murdered Navy SEAL Chris Kyle could be getting the nation's highest military honor. Texas Republican Congressman Roger Williams has introduced a bill that would request President Obama give the Medal of Honor posthumously to Kyle. The move comes just days after a guilty verdict in the American Sniper trial. Former Marine Eddie Ray Routh was convicted and sentenced to life for murdering Kyle and his friend Chad Littlefield. In Iraq, there are reports of a U.S.-led airstrike in the western part of that country, and it may have missed ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi by just a few hours. At least 17 ISIS fighters were killed, though, in that attack. The White House this afternoon is not confirming several reports that may have revealed the identity of a cold-blooded killer known to many folks as Jihadi John. This man, seen several times in ISIS videos, is now identified as Mohammed Emwazi. He was born in Iraq, or Kuwait we believe, but he comes from a wealthy family in London. But White House spokesman Josh Earnest isn't saying much about these new reports.
The United States government continues to aggressively investigate the individuals who are responsible for the murder of American citizens. And at this point, I'm not in a position to either confirm or deny that the individual named in these reports is the individual that we're searching for.
He did say the U.S. will continue to work closely with our allies in bringing those terrorists to justice. Potential 2016 Republican presidential contenders are making their pitch to conservatives at the annual CPAC conference, which has just started just outside of Washington, D.C. Texas Tea Party favorite Ted Cruz was the latest to address the gathering in Maryland. Retired neurosurgeon Dr. Ben Carson was the first speaker today. Also, conservatives heard from Christie, the governor of New Jersey.
I care about fighting for the people that I represent. I care about fighting the fights that are worth fighting. And yeah, I'm going to be passionate about it.
Well, Governor Scott Walker and Bobby Jindal are expected to speak a little bit later this evening. Jeb Bush will address the crowd tomorrow. And it's getting down to the wire for the Department of Homeland Security. House Speaker John Boehner says he's still waiting on the Senate to act first.
I just think it's outrageous that Senate Democrats are using Homeland Security funding for blackmail to protect the actions of the president.
Well, a vote in the Senate on whether to approve funding for DHS could come sometime later today. That'll be one of those so-called clean bills, not including the language about the president's executive orders on immigration reform. That clean bill was proposed by Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell. We'll have another update coming up for you in 30 minutes.